Hyvät naiset ja herrat, tervetuloa Kamunabin pääkonttoriin.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and wayward members of the Kamunabi. Welcome to the show. Today, we've got the usuals, Glow, Cal, Edo, what's up?
Hello.
Howdy.
And then we've also got two special guests. One of them you've met before, Red, what's good?
Yo.
And also joining us today, we have Pikku Program. How are you, my guy?
Lovely to be here, lovely to be here.
Well, we are glad to have you both. So, we're discussing chapter 100 today. To any fans who are watching, I'm sorry, we did skip a couple chapters. The channel's just been very busy recently, everybody who's a part of it. So we decided to just skip right to the good stuff, yeah?
I mean, if chapter
98
100
and
is what you
99 are
call
good.
Oh,
sure,
wow,
I mean, we're skipping-
Glow's
Oh.
already
Yeah,
coming.
define good.
He's
I'll be
already
honest.
coming in with
Oh.
the
Out on a
slander.
Like, you
I was
expect
gonna
me-
say 98 and 99 are gonna fire, but
I know.
Yeah, I was
know.
ready
They
to talk
were
about
very
Yuki-san.
good.
I was like, hold on, come on now.
like you're gonna say something. I'm like, okay, how does this apply to Yuki Sato?
I mean, it may. You never know.
He said the thing, May. Sojo Twin Theories.
Oh, God.
I'm so confused already. This is going to be a great episode.
That's how you know it's going to be a good one. Speaking of Yura saying stuff, this chapter literally starts out with some Yura dialogue.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Right.
Inception.
Great segue, man. You're a master.
Am I? No. No such thing.
Oh my gosh, wait, I forgot I
But
love
guess
this
who is
chapter.
a master? The Sword Master, which is the chapter title.
I read the
I
big
hate-
reveal on the start.
I hate that name so much. The sword thing sounds so much cooler. It pisses me off.
yeah.
It pisses me off, man. It actually does.
I'm pretty sure that at one point in the English, he is referenced as the Sword Saint, though.
I think
It
so
just-
too.
Just one singular point, and I can't remember
Yeah.
when.
And
It
it's that
was in the like
inconsistency that
Samora
just pisses.
Trader chapters.
Yeah, the translation in Bachi is a bit whack sometimes.
Yeah.
And we'll see that in this episode.
Yes, actually, yes.
I think that whenever he was called the Sword Saint, it wasn't like him being referred to that way. It was like his abilities are on power of like a saint of a sword or something like that. But still in the world, it was like Sword Saint, but it wasn't talking about him being the Sword Master, because I agree with you. I think the Sword Saint sounds so much cooler. I mean, in my videos, I say Sword Saint because like it rhymes, I think, or it has the same first.
Yeah, it has the alliteration to it. Yeah.
I'm glad we have more people in here, so I can get help for me sounding
I
stupid.
think that's called like alliteration in English.
Right.
In Italian
Yeah.
it's alliterazione, so I think it's alliteration.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
and
same thing.
What really annoys me is because they're confirmed to be master swordsmen by Ro in like chapter 65 or 67 or something like that. So you already
Both
use the
sides.
term master swordsman. So you can't just call the sword saint a master swordsman. There's no
No.
separation of quality. It's stupid. It's ridiculous.
Well, to be fair, in the Japanese, Kensei literally means sword saint.
Right.
Because
Exactly.
the second kanji is saint. Highly
Precisely.
virtuous monk. Holy.
There's a bunch of like historical depth and nuance to it as well, but I doubt it really matters that much in Kagurabachi.
I don't know
Yeah, I know.
though. I mean, I've noticed one thing about this series, and that the etymology of the choice of kanji that Hokazono uses is very distinctive and
Intentional.
yes, intentional, very
Right.
intentional.
Yeah,
It's quite
not
incredible.
wrong.
Anyways, maybe we should actually talk about the chapter, yeah.
You say?
So I love how it jumps right into this beautiful, and I mean absolutely gorgeous double spread, basically, of Akemura Soga.
One of the best I've seen.
It's absolutely one of the best I've ever seen. Like, he really topped his own skill in this one. And yeah, no, it's beautiful.
Damn, you had that on lock.
Oh
He
yeah,
pulled it.
I
He pulled
have
it up
it
right
all on
away.
lock.
Do you have the
Trust
me.
Japanese one?
In a spread form, no.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
Let me
might
see.
actually.
No, I don't.
For anybody wondering what we were all just talking about, Piku just posted in her Discord chat the panel of Akemura here, the double page spread with a fire emoji, just to show us how he's feeling here in the moment, if anybody was wondering.
Yep.
And it was
Maybe
like fast.
in the editing, you
Brought
could
up, bam.
put
That
it.
was a really fast reaction.
This is the name reveal as well.
Oh yeah, no, this was the name reveal. Oh my god.
It's almost like
And we're
it's
Yeah,
talking
been like
about the name, please.
a month and a half since
Oh,
this
can
chapter came
we?
out.
Right. And I
Wait,
literally had to
oh,
remember,
it's-
like, oh wait, what was it? Like, well, not really, but it was like putting my brain back where it was in chapter 100.
I don't know if that means time flies really fast or slow because this feels like yesterday to me. Like literally. This is crazy.
No, it does. It doesn't feel like it's been that.
I don't know what you guys are smoking, but it definitely feels like it's been 5 weeks.
Copium.
Really?
So,
Copium.
I
Karasu,
have to agree.
Karasu, are we talking about the etymology of the kanji?
Huh? Sorry.
Oh,
My
rispondemi,
internet.
Dio can.
What does Soga mean?
Yeah,
Can I
the
take the
kanji.
stage here?
Go,
Basically,
our dear guest, go.
there's this lovely tale known as the Revenge of the Soga Brothers, which is, I forgot the time period, but it's somewhere in like the 1300s or something like that. And it basically tells the story
Karakura
of,
period.
yeah, Karakura period. It tells the story of two brothers who essentially their father figure gets assassinated and they get adopted into just some other family, and they make their life's mission to get revenge on the person who assassinated their father. And I find it very interesting that Kagurabachi, Soga, and Kunishige aren't actually blood brothers, but brothers by law, because the people in that story aren't related either.
Yeah, and the Soga is the same surname.
Yep.
The kanji are the same.
The kanji are
It
the
is-
same? Okay,
It
then.
is
Yeah.
the very same.
That's so cool. I did not know that.
Yeah, no. I
This is cool.
kind of
I
lost
didn't
my
know
mind when I
about
first
this.
saw it. I have to get my thoughts in order for my reviews, but yeah, no, this cooked my brain.
Apparently, it's a true story.
Oh yeah.
And it's
Oh, yeah.
1193. So,
Oh,
like,
okay.
early Karakura
Sorry.
period.
Yeah, I had it a
Wow.
little bit off then.
That's insane.
Yo, the target was Minamoto no Yoritomo. Yo, that was a big man.
Yeah.
He was like the first shogun.
There's a
Oh,
lot of cool illustrations about it. That classic ukiyo-e style, art style is just so cool to me. I don't know, I'm a nerd. I love this type of stuff.
me too. I feel it 100%.
So in that case, where does the Akemura come from?
Well,
Akemura is written with the kanji of bright, nothingless, and good.
correct.
So it's like no good morning.
honestly, like
thing you say
Honestly-
to the elementary teacher to be a bad boy.
his name is so fitting for the blade, like for the Magatsumi itself. Like it's such a
Mm.
fitting match.
Yeah, so usually with Japanese names don't when you hear the word smith, you immediately think like blacksmith or keysmith or some kind of smith. But if you hear the name Akimura, especially with these kanji, it doesn't really tell you anything, but it gives you a vibe. And you analyze the vibe. You think about the vibe. You try to connect the vibe to the character.
This is
Yeah,
why I
And I
love
think that's like
Japanese.
right, exactly. It's so in depth. It is so in depth.
Call
No,
me crazy,
honestly.
but I think I'm guessing. I don't know anything, but I think that this, especially in the mu, in the middle part, the mu that represent nothingness, comes from India
Mm.
because Sanskrit is a very,
Yeah, Sanskrit, right.
it's a very, how can I say it? It's a language that very much focus on the shape, on the sound, shape of the mouth and the sound. For example, the the Japanese alphabet. I heard it from my teacher, from my professor. The Japanese alphabet, so a I U E O kaki ku ge ko sashi su se so, is not random. It comes from the position of the tongue in the mouth. So first nothing, so the vowels a I U E O. Then when the tongue is the furthest into the mouth, so ka ki ku ke ko, then you take it a little bit forward. Sa shi su se so, na ni nu ne no. Then whatever ha hi fu he ho in origin was papi pu pe po. So we already come to the bilabial. Then ma mi mu me mo that come out of your nose, and then the other ya you ya yo you. You don't even use the lips anymore. Then rariruledo weren't used in the first syllable, so fuck that. So yeah, I think the whole mu as nothing less originates from India, taken to Japan by Buddhists.
Yeah, because nothingness is usually you see as, well, basically Buddhist belief, right? The
Yeah.
understanding and the approach to make nothing your goal, where you have no desire, you have no emotion,
yeah.
you are
There is a whole
kind of stoic.
there's a whole art style, you can call it that. That is the Maru circle, which represents everything and nothing. So represent Subete and Mu.
Right.
Honestly, that would be very poetic if you think about it. Like the nothingness of the Buddhist concept of nothingness, but also like how you have to get rid of your desires. But like Akimura is obviously full of desires. He wants to rid the world of evil. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
I
kind
took
of just like
33 in the philosophy exam, so I'm pretty. I'm pretty. What the fuck do you know this? I know a lot of things about Buddhism.
Yeah. I don't know that much. I just research a lot when these chapters drop because, again, reviewing.
I researched Twitter.
Right.
Real.
Yeah. Twitter is a good research machine.
It's usually whoever like sends me something. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, normally I just wait for Karasu to text in our Discord chat like, hey, here's what all of the names mean this week. And I go on Twitter seeing, okay, so they messed up this translation, all of that. All right, time to make a video.
That's my exact experience as well.
I fear reading these chapters and just going like, oh, they fucked up that line. Oh god, that is wrong as well. Just having the Japanese side by side and go, how did they screw that up? Like, okay, I have a little bit of a history with pointing out translations and people not really liking it. They're like, oh, what do you know? Like you could do any better. And it's like, okay, I get it.
I can.
I'm not here to dog on Viz, and I'm definitely not here to dog on the translators either, knowing just like how tight deadlines are and all that stuff. But people deserve to know. Like the fact of the matter is that people deserve to know. And especially, I'm sorry, we're going to get a little ahead of myself, especially the brother and brother-in-law thing. That is
there's
a plot-defining discovery.
That was so confusing all day. Just like going back and forth. Wait, what did they actually mean? Was it brother-in-law? Was it brother? Like, was it messed up? Was it not? Like, oh, it was a whole thing that day.
You know, no, because when I was reading it, I was like, the last names are different, so they're probably not blood. But it was like the distinction would have just made it like just way more clear.
Spoiler: in the last chapter, they messed up again. They once again call it brother instead of brother-in-law.
I mean, like,
really?
Granted, like, I feel like no one really, like, if you're doing it in, like, a casual way, like, I guess it is kind of, like, they would just probably say brother in, like, just a normal conversation instead of going, like, oh, my brother-in-law.
Right.
Like, I feel like if they were that tight, him just saying brother makes sense. But at the same point, when we don't know that it's brother-in-law technically, like we can assume because of the last names, but like that's still definitely an assumption with only English context, because obviously we know it's brother-in-law. But I feel like at least the first time, even if it was like he called him brother and then there was like parentheses or something, brother-in-law.
Yeah, the parentheses would have been like, you just gotta do it sometimes.
Or just like an asterisk to the side being like, actually brother-in-law, it's just too big to fit in the word bubble, like it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is really funny though. Notice whenever the physical volumes come out, just go make sure, take a little bit of a pen and a Sharpie and just annotate it yourself.
Right. Senor Rojo.
There's a whole nother world of people who don't check Twitter or any of the internet that just believe they're siblings.
Dude, this is why I think translations are so important, because not everyone looks at social media.
Seriously.
How are you supposed to know?
Well, and it's also a thing because the manga that, of course, get these big, like, translations pointed out are, like, as far as I can remember, it was, like, Jujutsu Kaisen was big for it back in whenever. I want to say back in the day, when it was, like, a whole year ago that series was running. But also,
Jujutsu
it's like
Kaisen was a bad example because, like, the fan translations were better than the actual ones.
Malevolent Kitchen.
And
Malevolent. Okay, let's be real though. That one was kind of on point.
Because Sukuna cooked Mahoraga.
Oh, yeah, he cooked everybody.
But with all of that, it's like, of course, now Kagurabachi is getting all of this pointed out, but like looking at all of the other manga in Jump and other magazines, like a lot of them, like I know there's a series out there called Ranger Reject or Go-Go Loser Ranger, as Kodansha translated to, and that series gets a lot of flack for its translation because it is just outright pretty bad. But like as far as our Jump manga go, like I don't see any other discourse about the translations, and I don't know if it's just because those series aren't big enough to have enough of a fandom that reads both the Japanese and English, like these big monolith series like Kagurabachi and Jujutsu Kaisen, or if those series just simply have less issues with them. It's one of these things where it gets pointed out for Kagurabachi, so we see it here, but how rampant is it really in the rest of the magazine? That's really one of my big questions when it comes to these translations.
You know, that's actually a fair question.
Yeah.
I would probably say One Piece has it, like, because the fandom is just so big, right? Everyone in One Piece cares about like the implications and the etymology and the numbers and all of that stuff.
Well, the thing
So I
is,
don't
you
think
say that, but
Kagurabachi
like,
has it that
That's
bad.
true.
well, I'm a One Piece fan, but I don't ever see that side of it. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
I feel
see
like I've nev- I
anything
feel
on
like I've-
social media about One Piece. Like, I read the One Piece chapter, I'm like, okay, that's cool, that happened.
Interesting.
But like I'm not part of that. Like I'm only part of it for Kagurabachi because I'm sort of in depth inside of the community. So
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
it's really just who you are and what you see online is sort of what gets served to you. And like I don't care about if the One Piece translation's slightly off. It gets the point across at the end of the day. Like at least that's my opinion on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, I have to interrupt for a quick second because we forgot there's a couple questions we need to ask you, Piku.
Oh.
Oh,
dear.
yes. Yes.
Oh God.
Okay, so
Can Karasu remember all of them?
no, okay,
Sure.
well, there's only two now because one of them we know the
Okay.
answer to.
All right.
Okay,
Still, can
so
you
the
remember
first
them?
one, I only remember one of them. You got to help me with the other one. Okay, so first, what's your favorite kind of cookie?
Oh.
Cookies. Oh, a double chocolate one. 100%.
Double chocolate. That's
Oh, 100%.
valid answer. All right, Glow or Cal or Edo. What's the other question? I can't remember.
What do you call
How
it?
do you call the
Do you call it a
that one
slug
car?
bug, a punch buggy? Like what do you call a Volkswagen Beetle?
Oh,
What? That is so specific. What do I call a Volkswagen
It's
Beetle?
very important.
A car?
Marcelino.
No,
That's
no.
a cop out answer. We don't accept that here.
Is it a slug
I don't even
bug
know
or a
what that
punch
is.
buggy?
I need to Google what that is. I've never. Oh, right. Oh no, that's a buggy. That's a buggy for
A
sure.
buggy. A buggy.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
And with me, I
Another
found in
truther?
my
Oh
bag.
no. I'm the
Oh, no,
only
I've always
slug
called
bug
that
in
buggy.
existence. I'm the only truther in the world.
I forgot, Red. What do you call him?
Buggy.
Buggy. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's a buggy. 100%.
Maybe
God
that's like
damn!
a
Am I the only one who
Spanish
calls it a
thing,
slug
too.
bug?
No, I
No,
called a
it's
slug
you
bug
and Cal.
too.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
It's a
Well, that
punch
came out of
buggy. That's
nowhere.
always what it's been. It's always what it
Okay,
will be.
well, I guess I got to come up with a third question then. I guess.
Well, technically,
Well-
I call it Beetle.
Well, the third question back in the day used to be who was the traitor. But now that that's sort of been answered, only if you believe Costin is the traitor. Only if you believe.
Okay.
My boy Glow.
Glow,
Kudo still has a
was
chance.
cleared. His name was cleared. We've been over this.
Kudo still has a chance, guys. I've been holding on to this
Cool.
theory from episode 1 of this podcast and will never go away.
Interesting. No, Carlson definitely sold out his soul. Like he is 100% the traitor.
But there
Yeah.
could
You
be
know,
more.
in hindsight, it was
I'll
pretty
end my
easy to
piece.
see coming.
No, literally, dude, I was so because there is. Oh wait, I literally mentioned this last podcast, so we can cut this out. But I want to bring this up to people who do not know. I literally sus truth. Kate, how do you say his name? I can never fucking say.
Costin.
Kassen.
Kassen.
Right.
I literally sussed him out in one of my videos like so long ago. But then I was like, well, he's not in that one panel of the 4 of them, so like, whatever. I'm like, dog, you were so close.
I think it's a classic where when you have a traitor plotline, you can either take it the very obvious suspicious guy who never speaks, who is always quiet route, or you can take it the opposite, which is the leader of them all who decides to betray them all because of reasons. And it's just really hard to decide which one it was. Because like that guy looks a little suspicious. Well, guess not.
Well, see, the crazy thing is like he really like faked us out too with
Oh,
that
100%.
trader panel, and like I knew Hokazono was good at subverting expectations, but like I didn't think he would subvert my expectations by making the traitor the one person who it would be too obvious to be the traitor. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like this guy, he seemed like a decent person. I mean, he even like listened to Chihiro and understood that his option that he was giving him was the best option at the time, you know? Like he seemed like a decent person, and I just didn't expect it. I really didn't. But I kind of did, but I didn't, you know? I didn't expect him to go that route.
I remember I uploaded a video on guessing who the traitor was. I said out of like the Kamunabi, I said that he was the most suspicious. And then when I uploaded the video, that's when we got his name, and then he got revealed essentially. Like the day I uploaded the video. So I'm
That's
no
awesome.
longer making guesses.
I mean,
I
he
always
was
had a
acting
bunch of
hella
guesses,
suspicious
but-
that chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, here's my nuclear take. Everyone is a traitor except Akemura. They all betrayed him because he's 100% right, and everyone else deserves the malediction.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, that's a great point. Really great
That is
point.
probably the direction the series is headed, and Chihiro is
Oh,
going to be
God.
like a silent underdog.
I can't wait for the videos coming out. Akimura was right the entire time.
Here's my
Literally, it's
nuclear
gonna
take.
happen.
Here's my nuclear.
I know exactly who is going to make that video essay too.
Samura is going to die very soon. Very, very
You've
soon.
been
That's not a
saying
hot
that.
take. That's reality.
Okay, well, actually, calling back to a far earlier episode of the podcast, we had a prediction a very long time ago.
Oh, right. I
What
forgot
chapter
about it.
Samura was going to die. And now you're going to make me go through my phone photo reel to find a picture real quick.
Cal said like 110, 112, and I'm starting to see that more.
Imagine if I clocked it. That'd be crazy.
Guys, stall for
Yeah,
me.
just on the dot. That'd be nuts. I mean, it's definitely
It's
this
starting to make
arc,
more
this
sense.
battle. Like 100%.
He's going to die fighting Akimura. He is. I
Oh,
already know it.
100%.
He's
Dude, I-
gonna die protecting Chi, and it's gonna be so poetic because and really tragic because it's gonna happen before he has a chance to actually reconnect with his daughter, and it's gonna be fucked. I already
And
know
that's
it.
when we get Iori Tobimune, which is going to be absolute cinema.
Yeah.
I really
wanna
hope
see
she
that.
doesn't pick up Toby Mune though. I hope it's
I-
Uruha, to be honest.
I need it.
Really?
I need
I don't want
it.
Iori to pick up Toby Mune. I want her to stay away from all that. She doesn't need to be on a vengeance war path, you know?
But it would be
Well,
Well,
cool.
if they're gonna
vengeance,
kill her
though.
dad, she might have good reason.
Yeah, that's true. It was kind of also implied that like the three dead dad kids are gonna like, you know, team up. So
Right.
in that one colored
Gosh,
panel.
I need Chihiro and Hikari to reunite so bad. I need
my
I
God, for
need
real.
the two of them in a panel together again. I make crash
Oh my
out.
god, for real. I'm really with Soga revived though. Oh shit, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves.
It's okay. It's honestly hard to fully look back on like the old chapters without thinking
Without
of the
new
context of what we know
context.
now.
Yeah.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah.
Because we just learn
So
new things.
when Soga fully revived, I'm worried about Hikari. Really am.
Yeah.
No, my goat will push through.
It is interesting that they're so close but yet so far away. Because when the manga just focuses on one part without changing scenery, it really feels like you're locked into like one place.
Right?
I
And
found the
it's
sticky
just
note.
right outside. Oh, you
It,
did?
it is
Okay.
just right outside.
It was a
like-
sticky note?
Oh, that's what I wrote all of the predictions on. You expect me to be like
Nice.
fancy and log them in my computer? No.
The
All right.
sticky
No,
note.
I would have just put it in my phone notes.
So that's too much
Use a
work.
notepad.
All right. When will Samura die? Edo, what do you think your prediction was?
I recall saying like 97.
You said 94.
Oh,
Karasu, what
Oh,
was
you
your
were way off.
prediction?
I think my prediction was like near 100.
Yours was also 94. I don't know what you and Edo were thinking picking the same number, but you sure did.
It really seemed like it was gonna go that way back then. Okay.
I think I was gonna say because isn't that when it was kind of like, oh wait, 94.
All right.
What was even chapter 93?
Well, we've got to remember we did these predictions like talking about like the 77 or something like that. Like these predictions were a very long time ago. So, all right, Cal, what was your prediction?
I know I said it was at least past 100.
Yeah, you said 97 plus.
Oh, but still, you know, that's still you're still on point here.
And I said 99. So, at this point in time, I think Calcan has won the Annual Kagurabachi. When will
Yay!
Samura die?
That's
Granted, I kind
impressive.
of like cheated because I just said anything beyond that, but like,
Oh,
I mean,
wait, since me
I mean,
and
I guess that
Edo,
was locking in a confidence of like, yeah, he's got like at least 10 chapters left. So
since me and Edo both lost, does that mean we have to do like the most horrendous outfit we have reveal?
was that the was that the punishment?
No.
I mean,
we never had a punishment. It was just like a friendly competition.
There was a punishment for something. What was
well,
the
guys,
punishment for?
guys, say no more. I'm gonna censor the face for obvious reasons, but say no more.
Okay.
Oh God, he's
Well-
gonna send
Yeah,
a picture in the
While
chat.
he's doing that, I say, well, we have 2 special guests. Let's take some more predictions.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
I have a notepad out this time, and I just have to go find a pencil, so I'll be back in like 2 seconds.
Oh God, that is a horrendous outfit.
Horrendous. That's a beautiful
It's
cosplay.
peak. It's peak.
That's a fantastic Uma Musume cosplay.
I don't know how you got your hair to do that, but I'm impressed.
It's a wig.
Oh, okay. I've actually never seen Uma
50 euros
Musume.
from
Is it
AliExpress.
good? Did Glow? Did you just break a pencil? Oh. What was that?
He broke his back.
All right, we're back. Everything is A-okay.
Are you sure? It sounded pretty painful.
Nope, everything's fine. I didn't realize I muted my microphone. I didn't realize I didn't mute Discord, so that signal still came through, even though I meant to have myself muted. My bad, gang.
You're fine. It was funny. I think we
And-
call when Samura dies again.
We calling Samura dies again?
Yeah,
I think we're calling Samura dies again as the prediction contest. Let's do it.
All right. Well, as our big winner, we're going to have Cal go last, I think. So she gets the
Okay.
last say on when she thinks Samura will die. And with that, Karasu, let's have you go first. When will
Okay.
Samura bite the bullet?
I think
Or the sword blade? Whatever it is.
I think Samura will taste the steel with it. God damn, we're getting too poetic with it. Give it like 3.5 chapters.
We're not adding
Damn.
0.5s in this. It is.
Okay.
I mean, that's very specific. Imagine if he was spot on.
Okay,
Oh
give
my
me a
God, yeah,
panel
give
Write
me
number.
down
another
108 and a
0.5
half.
chapter.
108 and a half.
Yo,
108.5. Yeah, please do. Just write it down. Within 3.
Karasu, 108.5.
That's insane.
All right, Edo.
I'm gonna say between the end of chapter 107 and the start of chapter 108.
Oof. God damn.
You were so
I mean,
That's also very specific.
The last panel of chapter 107 will be he
So
with
107.
he with the old torso who's bleeding out, and on the start of the chapter 108 is gonna be his last words.
Guts pouring out
So
of his
what do I
stomach.
write for this? 107-108? Sure.
Yeah.
All right, Red. You are here, so give us your opinion on when Samura will die.
Oh, that's you know what? You guys are going closer. I'm gonna say 115.
Ooh.
Going 10 chapters.
There we go.
Ooh,
115.
he's throwing hardball here.
Giving him a little more breathing room.
All right, Pikku.
Literally.
What do you think? When will Samura die?
Well, I'm going to add a little bit of analysis and theory into this, which is that
Yeah.
we all agree that the malediction is coming, right?
Maybe
Okay.
not.
Good
Guys,
answer.
you guys have fun talking about yourself. I gotta go get my windshield replaced. So,
So
have
basically,
fun.
Glow was just on a
there's-
journey to get his windshield replaced.
there's
Okay.
strong foreshadowing implication that
We'll finish up the predictions
Ahsoka
whenever I
is
get back.
going
Have
to-
fun.
Okay.
Okay. Ahsoka, there's a strong implication that he's going to cast the malediction again because Yura's prophecy, right?
Yeah.
He says that So if there's any time that samurai dies, I mean, it's just with the malediction, right? Because it's such a powerful force, and how do you survive it? So I'd say probably, I don't know, 121. I think there's a little bit to go, but not much. Not much at all.
Hmm.
Okay.
See, I
Because
feel
I
like.
immediately. Oh, go ahead.
Oh wait, no, you go.
Because I was going to
Sorry, I
immediately
have
say
a
that.
soda exploding on me.
Cristo.
Oh,
It's,
Multiple
it's fine.
side quests.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of chaos, but that's fine. Samura is afraid of a
It's
future
okay, this
where
is
Iori
normal.
dies because of the malediction, right? He's afraid of Iori getting corrupted by the Shinichi and dying to the flowers and whatnot. So I think if there's any kind of poetry to be had, it's that he gives away his life to save Iori from the malediction. I wouldn't really know how
because
that
you said
works, but
that one panel with the flowers coming out of Yori's eyes.
yeah, Iori's eyes, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, he's just a dead man walking. And I feel like the more Hokuzono just shows him taking lethal damage, the more it just kind of
yeah, yeah.
cements his fate.
Hmm.
It's
Well,
crazy.
No,
Now
yeah,
I need
I
to
think
ponder.
Samura is gonna run out of spirit energy pretty quick.
Definitely.
I'm sorry for interrupting you, Cal. What were you saying?
No, I'm thinking now.
Sorry,
Oh.
I'm recovering from a exploded Pepsi.
Just
no.
a reminder that the Samura versus Chihiro fight of chapters 82 to 85, if I don't remember bad,
Right.
it happened like 5 minutes ago.
Mm, that
Yeah.
is true. Probably not
That's
even
crazy.
minutes. It might be seconds.
So yeah, it's like, hi Yori, you've grown so much. Oh, I gotta go. 5 minutes and I come
Dies.
back.
You know, we could just say like honestly, screw the format here, like, and talk about what's happened. You know, since the last time we were here.
No.
I mean, we're already kind of doing that, and it's working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. We're
You know
fucking
what?
driven away as always.
I think
It's
I'm
hard to stay.
I think I'm gonna be different. And is this specific enough that I feel like I'm just gonna say, since everyone else is like, I'm just gonna say he's not gonna die this arc. Is that specific enough?
Ooh.
Not gonna die this arc. Okay,
Yeah.
The
that's
contrarian.
I'm different.
okay. We gotta have at least one of those, right?
Yeah.
To be fair, it is a pretty popular take. Because again, his whole character arc is about him wanting to die and then like
Yeah.
Needing a reason
realizing
to
why he
live.
has to live, right?
But that
So
would
it
also
should-
be, it would be like so poetic if he did.
Exactly.
You know what I
It's
mean?
the
It would be
perfect
so tragic,
dramatic
and I would cry
irony.
so hard. But it would be such good storytelling.
Exactly.
The tragicness of it would be, yeah, definitely.
It would be such
Precisely.
I think there's
storytelling.
both, like, I see both sides of that argument where it's like, well, it would make no sense for his character because that goes against what, like, he said he wanted or whatever, but at the same point, it's
Mm.
like, you know,
I don't know,
like,
Red. What's your opinion? Do you think it would be better storytelling if he died this arc or not?
I feel like Piku said, to have him, sacrifice himself to save Iori. That's probably the best way, but she's not there right now, so
Mm.
it
That
might
is
have to
true.
be the next arc.
You know, that's actually some pretty logical conclusioning there. I totally made that phrase up.
I do too.
Can we go back to Soga's mental health?
Just making up whole verbs here.
Right. Chapter 100.
100.
Woo!
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
So
we run litter and
apparently,
page 2. That's crazy.
Soga's mental health, honestly, that
yeah, that was something.
just of his decision, but he wasn't influenced by the blade at all.
Yeah, he has a very strong will. His racism is so strong that not even fucking power of Magatsumi can break it.
Oh my
That's
god, he
crazy.
is the most racist character in.
Just right after me.
Side. Not very many can say that. Maybe like Frieza.
Yeah,
And
I
me.
mean, the moment I saw the idea that there was a genocide in Kagurabachi, I immediately started thinking about Geto's plan in JJK to erase
Yeah.
all like human beings. But like this takes it to a whole nother level, honestly.
No, yeah, this is like he,
Dude, Gato wish he had the malediction. He would have
Oh,
like
dude.
he would have thrived with the Shinichi. That's like if his plan went right, basically.
Yeah, it almost makes me think that I forgot if this was mentioned in an interview, but Hokuzono specifically said that he wants Kagurabachi to be just regarding Japan. But we obviously know that to be not the case because now we have the Seite War, which is another country. But I immediately wonder, does that, let's just put it in quotes, racism extend to like countries like America or the UK or Brazil or whatever?
And
Would he
sorry,
literally just eradicate the whole world if he could?
can I say something?
Go for it.
Technically, in the Japanese version, it says just shokoku, right in the form of small country.
Right.
So maybe it's just. I mean, it's not the name of the island of the country.
Oh no, it's
Maybe it's
definitely just
just
a description.
some. You know how some years ago Japan discovered that it has like 50,000 more islands than what they programmed? Can
I
you
think
hear
so.
me? Can you
Oh
hear
no,
me?
no,
Yes,
no.
we
I
can
can hear
hear.
you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it's like
Oh, I was muted. Okay.
out of the blue, this new island appeared, but it was still Japan. Maybe the people, the natives, were like Okinawans, who are technically not
Mm,
Japanese, but still in the country of Japan.
yeah, there's a lot of real world life parallels to like the Ryukyu Kingdom, which
So
is a whole can of worms in its own right.
yeah. So it's not maybe it's not a different country. It's just a different ethnicity. Ethnicity.
Mm.
Yeah, the Ryukyus honestly are cool. By the way,
Exactly. Or the
it's cool
Ainu
that you
who I'm
brought
studying.
that up. The
Mm-hmm.
language is so crazy different from Japanese. It's
Well,
honestly it's insane.
it's still a Japonic language, so
Yeah, it's still a
Mm.
Japonic language, but it's completely different.
yeah, not like Ainu.
It's a little out of scope, but honestly, when you said the island appeared, I just immediately it shocked me to my very core because I forgot the manga actually says that. Like, how does an island just appear? I
Right.
don't
Right.
believe that.
Well, have you ever read? I forgot. There was a book where a random island appeared in the middle of nowhere. I forgot about it.
Maybe. I wouldn't
Dang
know
it.
though.
Well,
Doesn't immediately ring a
Hell's
bell.
Paradise. Okay, Hell's Paradise.
Oh right, Hell's Paradise.
I love
Oh yeah,
Hell's
of course.
Paradise. I was actually just about to say that reminds me of Hell's Paradise.
Yeah, it's not a bad point.
Jigokuraku.
Jigokuraku. Right. I think I made like a point in some video, some thread somewhere that the Shinichi, the flowers, the Buddhist imagery, basically everything regarding the enchanted blades is very Jigokuraku coded, which obviously they just all they derive from the same source, which is religion, culture.
I mean,
whatever.
just wait some month that I study Taoism in the
Taoism,
philosophy,
right.
and I can prove it since Jigokuraku is very Taoist, more than Buddhist.
It's so interesting of a series though, because like when they first go to the Shinsenkyo, the island that they go to, they note that like nothing there makes any sense. Like there's no rhyme or reason to the plant species. The religious figureheads are like mixtures of both Taoist and Buddhist traditional. Like it's very interesting. It's almost like a blending of culture and religion.
I wonder because we've barely seen like culture from the Shokoku, if it'll also have this like very mixed religion Taoism type of aesthetic. I have no
You know,
clue.
it would be very interesting to see. I know we're definitely gonna get some kind of flashback where we
Oh,
learn
definitely.
in depth about the people of Shukoku.
Definitely. Ooh, this is a good question.
Shokoku. Shikoku is a
sorry.
real island.
I'm gonna ask.
I know. I always
I don't know if I'm
mix
allowed to
them
do
up.
this as a guest, but I'm gonna ask everyone a question, which is,
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
if you have seen Attack on Titan,
Ooh,
do
I
you
love it.
think Kagurabachi will have another side? As in, main characters that we follow for a long period of time.
Oh God, I hope not. Sorry,
It would-
This is
I hate
interesting
season 4.
because I feel
No.
like if they do something like this, it has to be like the Hishaku.
Interesting.
Okay, if it was the Hashaku, I probably wouldn't mind. Here you go, yay!
Like,
Okay,
it
well,
Yeah, like
has
a
to
my-
be
my
like
villain.
them
That was a
following
strong
the
reaction. That was a
Hishaku
strong
or
reaction.
something like that. Kind of like how they did were in Attack on Titan, where they followed Marley. You know.
Right.
I mean, it would be interesting, but I don't see it in the Hokazono type of writing.
Come on,
Dude,
you know you want
I'll
to see more of
defend-
your wife Toto.
I'll defend.
I know,
Kaji
I
with my
want,
life.
absolutely. But
Oh, dude, like a My Villain Academia, but with the Hishaku. Oh my god, I would eat that. Oh,
yeah.
I would love a little
Cinema.
Hashaku arc. I
Maybe
love them.
maybe
Love
like a few
that.
bonus chapters. I bet. You know, like.
Give me a bonus chapter of them just doing silly shenanigans. I would be very
Okay,
happy.
so here's a question. Do you think Yukisada is related to the Kiyonagis somehow?
No,
No.
Different
Well,
type of
that's-
I think it's
regeneration?
different.
Yeah, it's just got to be a different type of regen. Because visuals matter in the series so much, obviously, because it's a visual medium. But
Yeah, he
when you
regrows
have
like tree.
exactly, it's just it feels symbiotic. I think one person I talked to, he said that it reminds him of something like Venom, where it's almost
Ooh.
like a part of him.
Ooh, interesting. Interesting.
But yeah, no, it's way different from the Kyoanagi, which is more this like cell structure, blobs
Yeah, it's like
and right.
like the Kiyonagi is almost like what Tsunade does in Naruto. Like complete
That's
cell
a
regeneration.
cross-reference.
Yeah, you see, we get real ADHD up in this bitch.
Good. No, because the reason I asked the Attack on Titan question is simply because I feel like, if anything, don't get me wrong, I would love something like a Hishaku arc, but I wonder if there's another side to another side to tell with the Shokoku.
Yeah.
The invasion of Japan, the royal regime that they have,
Gotta
the
be.
kingdom.
Oh my god, there
warriors of
has
their
to
I
be.
never
We
own.
thought
have to
about
see
that,
it from
but
the other perspective.
when you
Hokazono
brought
is
it
so
up
good at
like that,
perspective.
yeah. When you
Yeah,
brought it
it's
up like
all
that, I was
about
like, oh.
perspective.
He's so good at that. Like even just the couple Sojo bonus chapters were damn near instrumental in showing us who Sojo was. You know what I mean? It's like whenever he does
Honestly.
chapters from different perspectives other than the main cast, it honestly it works so well.
Mm.
Like even like I guess just another example, like the tiny little snippet from the Daruma sorcerer's perspective was really cool, even though it was only like a few pages, you know.
Yeah.
You got to get like a look into his life. They need to do something like that with the Shikoku natives.
Yeah, because if you
natives.
keep them alienated as this like a kind of people without actually like diving into them, who they are, what they did, what their culture was like, it is going to feel like this kind of anonymous entity. But if you take the effort to make them become a people, a group of normal, regular people, then the war has completely different meaning, especially the invasion part. And I think there's so much potential, and I find it hard to believe that Hokazono does not see that potential himself. But maybe
Oh my gosh, it's so clear that he's like you can almost see that he has seen the potential in his own series from chapter 1.
right. It really does feel like that sometimes.
It really does. Like it almost seems like he's had this whole thing planned out. And I don't know if you guys have read any of like his earlier one-shots and stuff,
He read
but
all
I
of
have
Hokazono artwork.
you can
Every
just tell
single
like
one of
you can
them.
tell the point where his storytelling took a different turn, like a turn for the better,
Yeah,
and it was Roku's tact.
Cherry and something.
Goodbye Cherry Boy, or wait, what's it called?
Yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah, that halfway through the protagonist changes.
Yeah, no, it's honestly like you could just see the progression of his storytelling ability throughout his earlier works, and then it just peaks with Kagurabachi, and it's not slowing down. I am very confident that Hokazono will be the next generation's like Kishimoto or Oda or even Kubo, you know what I mean? He's gonna be that guy.
Yeah, I think it's just really, how would I say it? I think it's kind of cocky to say because, I mean, it is a very new manga. It's only 2 years old or whatever. But he is a legend. Without a doubt, I think Hokazono
Real.
is a legendary author.
Oh, straight up.
Yes.
Just say how it
And it
is.
just,
He's number one forever, and he's gonna be the best mangaka ever in the universe.
Real.
Kagurabachi- guys, I got
It's gonna
something for you.
change civilization.
used
His next
Yes,
series.
he is. It's already happening.
Kagurabachi is the One Piece.
Humanity is evolving, and it's because of Hokazono.
It's gonna bring world peace every time a new chapter comes out.
Yes.
Kagurabachi's the One Piece, guys.
from ironic to absolute masterpiece, it is a journey and a half to focus on. That's for sure.
Real.
I'm so glad I get to be a part of it too. Like,
Yeah, no, 100%. Oh, cool.
That was a big one.
are you good?
Another side
Yeah, I
quest.
was just gonna say that we're alright arriving, but we're going terribly, of course.
Yeah, to be fair,
Wait.
Glow is gone, but yeah, we should probably keep going.
Sudden realization. Do you think that cracking sound was Glow's windshield?
No, definitely not. There's there's definitely like someone outside of wherever he is.
Like, what if?
He's probably talking to somebody.
Oh, damn.
It's
We're
fine.
gonna say, now out of the flowers, Yura has received the Shinuchi. And I love how the how do you say it? The motive of Yura is not is not revenge because Kunishige created the enchanted blades, but because he sealed them away.
Yeah.
You know, that honestly, that was an interesting reveal. It was very
Mm.
honestly, that was unexpected. I didn't expect Yura to be like, "Oh yeah, no, I want a malediction. Like I'm gonna do that."
Yeah. I think that was the final thing on my mind. Because, I mean, he says it himself that he planned to kill the Sword Saint because, he's out of his mind, he's crazy, he can't be trusted, all that.
He wanted
And that
the
was the
Sword
plan.
himself.
But then it kind of just changed.
As soon as you realize,
And
He was like,
everything
"Oh,
was
okay."
sane.
I love the switch up of like Soga just saying so confidently, like, let's get one thing straight. I am in my right mind and I did kill all those people. That was not this I am not corrupted. I am in my brain, right? Like I'm in my right mind and then
He's just like,
Yura's
yeah, I
like
did that shit.
Yura's like, wow.
I just
That's
casually committed
I'm pretty sure he
genocide.
literally says that's astonishing. Like
Yeah, he's just like,
yes,
"驚いたな."
yes,
That's
yes.
really
Just how confident Soga's like, you know what, let's get our facts right now. It's like Yura's like, you know what?
he says it so matter of
Yeah,
factly.
like he's yeah, like okay. Fuck it, you wanna work together? Like just the switch up is so funny.
I think it's
Let's see.
also interesting because Yura has never been wrong once in the whole series. He's always been 5 steps ahead and, all this planning and stuff and everything as it should be. And then it's just not. Like, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he didn't expect it and then just adapted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yuta would be a hell of a chess player. Let's just think about that for a second. Like he would top the world's best chess players by a landslide with how far ahead he can think.
I also think it's crazy in terms of like the balls to just tell Soga in front of his face that, yeah, no, I killed your brother. I was the one. Nope, I did that.
Yeah, dude.
Like, goddamn.
Brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law,
Okay,
right? Sorry.
semantics. But no, yeah, no,
Like,
that
that
honestly, that
requires
is
some
very,
balls.
yeah.
Well, especially being like,
big
yeah, I killed your
kahuna.
brother and I was gonna kill you, but
I was gonna kill you,
he's
but
funny
let's
for
work
that for real.
together.
Yeah, the working together part is insane.
Now it makes me wonder. Like, I know this is like ahead in chapters again, but like, do you
Mhm.
think he took over Yura's body, or do you think he
I'm back.
like traded places with him? Because he said he was gonna give him control of his body back. Yeah,
Hello.
what's good?
I mean, I
Well-
kind of like. Oh wait.
What did I miss for the past 20 or so minutes?
Not a whole lot, but also very much at the same time.
It'll be great to listen back to this, you know what?
It will.
We talked about your cracked
I had
windshield.
I had this sinking realization question. I was like, oh my god, was that cracking noise Glow's windshield?
I would neither confirm or deny.
Oh
Wait.
no!
Wait, was it?
No.
I was gonna say,
Okay,
I was like,
good.
there's no way.
Yes, I purposely cracked my windshield to pay a guy $95 to come and fix it real quick.
Oh damn.
That would be funny. It's a good joke.
I don't know if I like your comedy. I'm gonna be real with you.
You don't want to have to pay for your comedy.
A $95 bit for the podcast. I respect your dedication, Glow.
Thank you.
The length that you have gone through for the channel today, I commend you.
What have I done?
Anyways,
I feel like that it wasn't like they swapped places and it was more so like because I don't think he would have had Yura's outfit on if this is chapter 105. Why are we wait wait how did we get here? Anyways,
Literally
I
the
don't
most
think they
recent
swapped
chapter
places. I
that
think
we're
he
talking
kind of
about,
like
Jesus Christ.
morphed into his body, but now I'm rushing past that because that's so off topic.
Come on, guys.
Well,
So
I
yeah,
don't know.
no, he just casually admits to committing genocide.
Very casually.
What
Almost
page are we on
Kamunabi
for
slide.
context?
I would immediately wonder, like, what is harder for him to admit? The fact that he made enacted the
God, I can't tell
genocide,
anymore.
or something like he forgot to flush the toilet. Like, what's the semantics here? If admitting a genocide is so easy, what can he not admit? Is there something that he feels guilty about?
Probably
Well,
That was
not.
immediately like my question.
Although, hey, maybe he feels guilty over like I don't know his sister dying or something. I'm assuming she's dead at this point.
You see, I mean,
Not
she
the
probably
frigid
is.
claim.
No, no.
Anything but the fridge.
Please, like, I mean, granted, like, okay, I'm not gonna touch in on this a lot at all, but it was funny when people were discussing that and were like, man, I really hope that Chihiro's mom's actually alive. And I was like, I was sitting back and I was like, are we for real? Like, I'm sorry. Like, there's
There was
it's
nobody
not to
more
be the bearer
dead
of
in
bad
this series
news,
besides
but-
for Kudashige and his wife. Like,
literally, like, I'm like, I will like eat a pile of shit.
Oh my god.
You
my
can write
internet.
this down. I will eat a pile of shit if she's still alive.
it's on the notepad.
Oh my god, Cal. She's definitely dead.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's why I'm so confident saying that.
Would you like to
I
clarify what
understand
type
why
of
people
shit that will
want
be?
her.
You know
Wait,
what?
what?
We all know though that Red's about to come in with the hot take. She's probably alive, right?
Oh yeah, the
No, no, no,
contrarian.
no, no.
No,
I
He
no,
said
think
okay.
no,
she is
no, no.
dead. She's gonna get a clone,
Oh.
or it's gonna come back. You know how Gojo comes back, except not really.
Oh my gosh.
Yuta into his
Oh,
body.
oh.
That's gonna happen.
No.
Someone has
Oh,
like
with,
the
He's gonna get Kenjaku.
Hirohiko, he's gonna transfer his brain into the corpse, and then
Oh,
he's gonna
jeez.
come back. He's like Chihiro, and then that's it.
I mean, he did ask that one dude's brain question, so why? You know,
Right.
Yeah. Foreshadowing. It was foreshadowing.
shut up, Cal. That's your son.
It is, yeah. This is true.
Speaking of sons, do you think Yukisada is in any way related or aspiring to be Yura's son figure? So a
Yes.
lot of people say that
He was obviously groomed into that for sure.
yeah, because a lot of people say that there's this unequal dynamic, let's just say that. But what do you have to do to a child? Or in opposite, what
Did a child
does
go
a
to
ma-
you?
what does a child have to do to you to get that attached? Because I immediately think, again, we're jumping way too far, but because Yura was a husband, or to be a husband, that surely he wanted a family.
Yeah.
Surely. So does that in any way reflect onto Yukisada?
I think it definitely does.
I mean, for
I think
sure,
it
but, like,
definitely
that's a pretty
does.
Yeah,
twisted way to have
110%.
a
Oh,
child,
it's
you know?
absolutely there's definitely corruptness there, and like, but yes.
This is definitely also like a huge allegory for like abuse and shit too.
Definitely.
Which
Oh, hey,
I
you
would
can
know,
regenerate. Cool.
I
Do you
would
want to
know.
lose,
I've
to
seen
lose my
so
balls
many
for me?
series that are like that.
Yeah, what type of dad makes his son lose his ball sack?
Dude, he lost everything. He
That's
I
the kind of
mean,
father
I guess-
I'm gonna try to be. So like,
Damn,
Wow.
Glow.
Wow.
Further your
Pause.
plans. It's simple.
Jesus.
Is it meant to be like some allegory for like, sorry to get a little mature here, but circumcision? Or like, what's the idea behind that?
I don't know. Like,
I feel like it's more just like the autonomy of it. Like,
Yeah, because it's so specifically the reproductive organs. Like, why? Why?
I feel like that's
that's,
like
like,
kind
the
of like a
seed of
sad
life.
thing to have taken from you.
that's
And that's
the
like a
seed of life.
17-year-old. I think it's just it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
Well,
But
and
it's
then,
all these like
your
little
internal organs,
details.
too, like your stomach.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Cal, how you doing? I mean, I know you became like a barrier person recently. Like, how's your
Oh
internal
yeah,
organs doing?
I've lost my liver.
Oh.
your whole ass liver. Damn.
Yeah, but I'm in like what, like probably like month 2 of like the limbo between becoming a barrier person. So I'm not even sure how I'm talking right now, to be honest. But I'll have control of that barrier in 2 more months.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
I
I
mean,
think
all-
that episode only came out like a month ago. I think you still got like 3 more to go, Cal. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Just because I was
I
really
lose
bad at
track of
editing that episode
time.
is not a problem, you know?
You know, I lose track of time in my limbo of becoming a barrier.
Okay, so maybe we should move on with the chapter now.
Ah, now you realize.
Where are we even in the
Crazy.
chapter? I'm so lost.
Huh?
Okay,
At the
so
beginning.
Just
Yura
kinda
says,
hopped.
I approve of the
No.
malediction. He says,
Mm.
I'm
Renji
comforted-
Kamunabi is alive.
Yes, Enji Kamunabi is alive.
Renji.
Renji, sorry. I
There's
sorry,
no
I'm a
way
little
we're only
tired.
on page 11.
I mean,
Oh
but-
my gosh.
No, I was gonna say we're like halfway through. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should kind of be hopping.
Uruha
That's how
Natsuki.
it is.
Right.
Oh my gosh, wait, Ruhan Natsuki.
Yeah, they got flowers growing out of them. They don't look like they're
They
doing too well.
do. They do. I love them.
And we haven't seen them since, so they're probably doing
I
even
know,
worse.
it haunts me. It haunts me. I need to see just a singular panel of them like dying on the floor together, okay? I need it. I need it.
I mean,
That panel will get framed on Cal's wall.
No, literally, the second we get it, I should make a Natsuki and a Ruha shrine.
That'll be. I sent you drawings. You can do it.
I'm going to find every single panel of them ever and just make a little corner in my room with like a candle.
Just print them out, make a big collage.
Yeah.
You got to do like a traditional like Japanese funeral shrine.
a funeral. No.
Or, I mean, Aruha
They're so
has
full of
with the
life.
already died.
flowers.
Yeah, and he's back.
He still died though.
This is true.
And he might die again, because who knows?
I don't think
Aruha's
Uruha's
not
gonna
dying.
die again.
Aruha's
That would be
not dying.
bad.
Probably not. Probably not, because it'd just be
Nuh-uh.
really weird. But at the same time,
Yeah.
like, how is he gonna get alive out of this?
Granted, I feel like at the way like
Samora.
that's why I feel like him and Natsuki are like so safe in this situation because it's like there's no way I think either of them die. Like I feel like
Yeah.
Aruha's so safe and then Natsuki just in association. So
Yeah,
like
they
if
kinda have
Aruha
flaws.
died,
So
it would be
real.
like the way end of the series or something.
Yeah,
'Cause,
they
like,
definitely
you
have
can't-
plot armor.
Definitely safe.
Yeah,
I think Samora is gonna save him.
I think Hawkery's at a bigger risk than either Natsuki or Aruha.
Oh,
I'm
definitely. He'll be
worried for
fine too. Though
Hawkeye.
he'll be
I'm
fine.
so
He'll make his way
worried for
out.
him.
He'll be okay.
No, yeah, it was implied that the Dead Dad trio is going to be the prevailing heroes of the story. So
Dead.
Now we just need Subaru's son or daughter, their child,
Oh, God.
and then
Oh.
Subaru
Hey,
dies.
oh, I can't believe we skipped over this. The interesting panel of what seems to be Subaru saying that he lost his mind,
Yeah, that's obviously Subaru.
Mm.
which I find
Yeah.
very interesting. So Subaru seems to be the one to think, oh, my comrade went berserk. He lost his mind. He
thought that was a
succumbed to the will of the
psychologist.
sword.
Yeah, I thought it was like a historian or a psychologist as
Yeah,
well.
that's just a
'cause it doesn't
psychologist
really...
guy.
But
Because
like
we
this
also
is like,
see them in one of the
you
more
would
modern
think that the
chapters, I
people
think.
closest to him would know, though.
Mm.
But
At
isn't
least
the whole
exactly.
part of this chapter like just conjecture of like this is what
Yeah.
we think happened, but as we learn in like the next few pages, what's his name? No, not Aruha. Yura learns that like everything that people thought about the Kinsei was not true. Like he's
Okay,
just
okay,
he's not
crackpot
crazy.
theory.
So I'm just gonna
Crackpot
refer to
theory
my
here.
theory for a second, because there's this guy who appears in like chapter 72, the Sete War flashback, and he looks a lot like the guy who
I don't know. It's the
I don't know, the
mustache.
mustache.
It looks like more French than
Yeah,
Charlie Chaplin.
but look at the hat.
Mm.
The hat makes me think of Hat Shaku.
Ma vai mona a
Hat.
tetto, mare.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I just always
What-
thought it was like a psychologist or a historian or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's I mean
Okay,
that's
I
how
have
I
an
took it.
interesting. I have a crackpot theory here, guys. Okay,
Go for it.
So I said you would think that the people closest to him, his closest comrades, would know about, him actually being sane. Well, here's something. Subaru seems like a very calm, collected person from what we've seen.
All 4 panels.
And think back to the panel. Now, if you think back to the panel where we got the huge reveal of like all of the sword bearers facing down Akimura, who was closest to Soga?
Right.
Subaru. This is why this is a crackpot
Yeah,
theory.
yeah.
This is why this is a crackpot theory. What if he knew that he was sane the whole time and that scared him, and so he just readily went along with the, oh yeah, he's insane, lock him up.
Could be. I don't
So he's
think
just
that's
coping.
I wouldn't say that's probably the panel here, but I do like the idea that the actual character could be that way. Because every single one of the every single one of the Enchanted Blade wielders, they have a very distinct understanding of the war and the people in it. And that would obviously include Soga as well.
Right.
And I mean, they all have a different viewpoint. Because I mean, Aruha has a way
Exactly.
different viewpoint than Samura ever could. I mean, even age factors in that, along with their experience of the war. I mean, Aruha was the last to achieve his blade. So, like, I mean, do we know who the first person to get chosen for an enchanted blade was at this point? I forget if that's like a detail we've gotten.
It has to be either the girl or Subaru, basically.
I think it was Subaru. I think so.
I'm pretty sure it's Subaru as well, because
And then
Yeah, that's
also
a safe guess.
think about it like this: like he was also at the forefront of the fight to detain Soga in
Or
that
that may
panel.
just be because his blade is more suited for up close combat like that. You
yeah,
know?
close combat.
But I mean, it also would give credence to why
But like
Shiba
thematically, it would
was
almost
at
make sense that like
Sushi Subaru is because he was just like he's closer with Subaru pretty much.
Mm.
right. It would honestly make sense that like Subaru, obviously he looks like the oldest of them as well. Like, what if he was like the second closest person to Kunishige in terms of like swordsman?
There's always been this theory. I think it was Brazil who first brought it up, which is obviously because Subaru is inspired by Hattori Hanzo from Kill Bill, like very
Yeah.
clearly. That there could be like a mentor type of a relationship, but it's hard to say because the idea was born from the idea was born from the origin that he would also be a swordsmith, but now we know him to be a sushi chef. It's like, well, is there a connection? Maybe.
I don't know. Swordsmithing would make sense also though because of the burn on his face, or it looks more like a burn. I
It's a crazy scar.
can't tell if it's actually a burn or not. But think about it. Like, what if there was an accident that occurred the first time somebody tried to like refine Datenseki, and he was there for it. Maybe he was the one who mentored Kunishige in bladesmithing. There's something
It's possible.
deeper here.
It's very possible.
And I think thematically, like if you just look at the panel of sword bearers opposed to Akimura, is like almost where they stood against him personally. If you think about it, it almost makes sense. Like Samura being furthest away from him. I don't know. It's symbolic in my eyes. I'm not very good at putting it into words, though.
Guys,
Yeah, I
can
wouldn't
we
know how
hurry,
to-
please?
I wouldn't know how to say it either.
Can we hurry up, please?
Oh,
Wrap it
yes.
up, huh?
Yes. We are okay, so we're Uruha and Natsuki are dying.
Mhm.
Let's see. If the sword bearer is insane, the power would be in dangerous hands. Someone else should wield the sword instead. The world needs a bit more order, and I figured someone needed to take that role. So, like, this whole thing about him saying you and I can understand each other, it's very
Manipulative.
I don't know, like yeah, and this just really goes to show like Yura's intelligence as a character, I think, because immediately he saw that just about everything he thought about this person was wrong and he needed to change his tactics. That was such a baller move, honestly. I think my Wi-Fi is cutting out.
Oh no.
To be fair, none of us are really saying anything, so if you're like,
This is true.
where is everybody? There's a very clear answer. We are all here, just very silent.
That sounds so like.
It sounds very yeah, okay. So it jumps immediately into let's lead with the enchanted blades correctly together. I mean, this sudden switch of tactics, I don't know how many times I can say it. It's just such a fucking big baller move. It really
I
is.
think
Oh,
the
yeah.
correct form of the enchanted blade should be.
You know the panel where you freaking demon.
Oh yes.
Yes.
The very next panel.
So
in
good.
In Japanese, he says Shurame, which is demigod, anti-god, titan.
You absolute
it's-
monster.
I think it's just called an Ashura
No, it's
in
not
English
a
as
monster.
well.
It's literally the Antichrist.
Jeez.
Honestly, like for Azami's character, I mean it fits.
It's
I love him so much.
it's more cool than you freaking demon.
Mm,
It honestly
Yeah.
fits.
I think like if you said it, what is it
Because
like?
he's
You friggin'
saying
Asura. It just it doesn't work.
I have a question. Okay, so I know I can't pull up the Japanese right now, but
I can
so
help you with that.
tell me.
so
I
this
have it,
English where it says might as well become a demon. I know that was different in Japanese too. It sounded a lot cooler.
Let me find where that is. Shori ni kurai naruyusa. Might as well become the Antichrist.
So it was a much more religious reference in Japanese then.
I mean, it's
And
literally
Chihiro.
is
Oh, sorry, go on.
yes, literally is Asura,
Mm.
which is
Yeah,
a
so when-
demigod in the Hindu mythology.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when Chihiro revives after Samura kills him in chapter 61 or something like that, the editor note, which never gets translated, God forbid, it says something like what was it? Hold on. It's something like he restarts the path of Asura, which basically it's trying to connect this idea that when you're filled with revenge and when revenge is all you live for, you're walking down this bloody path of a demon, the Antichrist, Yuku wa Shura no Michi. So the path he walks is the path of Asura. And it all just connects beautifully with this Asami panel because it shows that as much as he is a Kamunabi guy and he retains order and he's the executioner and whatever, the revenge it takes over.
Yeah, I think I have to read the Asura myth now.
I love these whole ass cultural lessons that we give with our podcast.
Yeah,
And
feel
for
like I'm
free,
back
we
in the
don't even charge
classroom.
you.
I know we don't even charge. Usually
Let's wait for
we'd have to
Crossy
charge to learn
reconnect.
stuff like this. We just give it out like we're teachers. Oh geez, am I not connected?
No, you can reconnect it in time to get your point across. I can't tell if he's there or
It's doing
not.
it again.
Oh boy,
I'm here.
you
It's
are. We
it's
hear you.
slaggy.
Yeah, it's been lagging a little bit from here on there. I thought it was my ping because I'm European, obviously, but I guess it is just you.
This podcast is
No,
all
yeah,
around.
it's
That's
definitely
fine.
mine because I have a brand new gaming PC and I have like the sickest setup ever, but my dumbass didn't put internal Wi-Fi in. I'm still using the same external Wi-Fi card, so it's very spotty now.
When I learned that you people cut footage, I was like, oh, thank God I can make mistakes. It's
Oh
like,
yeah.
That's half of my job here is
Yes,
just
it's
re-listening
okay.
through and be like, all right, that was something stupid. Somebody said, let's cut that real quick. Mistake, let's get that out of
yeah,
there.
that's good.
Pause.
Yeah, that's fair.
You don't want to hear the outtakes for some of these episodes.
Oh my god, dude.
I mean, yeah, most of us make our own videos, so you know
Those
the
are some of the
editing
best
process.
parts though.
Just a bunch of fuck ups.
You know, maybe one day if we all agree to it, maybe I'll go back through and make the Kamunabi HQ like unseen episodes, just like 15-minute parts from each podcast.
Oh
and
gosh, I
just...
feel like that takes so long.
Oh no, that's never happening.
Uncut. Channel anniversary.
Anniversary.
That's way too. I'm not doing that unless people really, really, really want it. And I say really.
Leave in the comments below.
God, this cutout is so bad.
Well, I don't know how much more got to go into
In a
chapter.
sushi restaurant.
We don't have that
But-
much left.
Okay, let's finish up the chapter, and then I got something I need to say.
Okay. All right. So
But I think
We
it's
Ooh,
sorry. Oh, go. It's a bit useless now, but I'm reading the white part at the end of the Japanese chapter. Somewhere in a sushi restaurant, but we know it's useless now since we know what happens in a sushi restaurant now. So whatever.
Yeah, it's a funny plot. Not a plot twist. It's a funny cliffhanger because it makes you think that, oh, we're finally changing scenes, and nope,
Yeah.
nope.
But for the first time in like how much? 40 chapters we see Shiba.
That is true.
It's
My
been
goat.
a while.
Was the last time
think
we
last
saw
time
Shiba
we
whenever
saw
he
him-
was having him, like, after Chihiro woke up after being revived?
Yeah.
That's the last time we saw Shiba.
Yeah.
Oh my
Gave
gosh.
him and 10.
is that
It was a really
seriously
long
the
time
last
ago.
time we saw Shiba?
Yeah.
It was basically a whole
Oh
year.
my god, that was like that was
Well,
like
and
barely
granted,
after
there was-
chapter 60.
Yeah, I mean,
There
that
was a
was chapter
flashback.
60.
More than
whenever.
1 year ago. More
There
than
was a
1 year
flash.
ago.
Yeah, there was a flashback. In like around the 80s, because it was when Chihiro was fighting
the end
Samura.
chapter.
Yeah.
That was a flashback.
So Shiba was in that, but it wasn't in like the present. So it
That
kind
doesn't
of depends if
count.
you count that or not. Yeah.
But Hyuki is even more.
Oh yeah. That.
So
Yuki
yeah,
the
I guess we
Chico's
we
goat.
end the chapter and all we see is Shiba looking hella worried. Hella worried for good reason.
Yeah, he's looking at the phone like me when the exam results should come out.
I will understand that pain next semester when it starts.
Well, with all of that being said, before I was rudely interrupted by the service guy who came to my house to fix my windshield, we were in the middle of taking predictions, if you all remember.
Yes.
So where we were, Pikku, we left it off on you for the whole idea of you were getting ready to do some like mental math to figure out when Samura would die. And I don't know if you ever finished that train of thought and I just
Yeah.
didn't hear it, but I need to write it down, so I need to hear it real quick.
I did, but now I can say it better. So basically, since Yura has prophesied that the malediction is going to happen again, and since we are strongly arriving at that future, it is more than likely going to happen. But because Samura is such a self-sacrificial character, I can only imagine that the malediction gets not necessarily denied, but blocked by Samura sacrificing himself. and there was this panel of Iori with flowers in her eyes, and he was afraid of that future more than anything else. And I can only imagine that he's going to sacrifice himself to save Iori from the malediction. And for when that is going to happen, I can't say immediately, but it's probably in something like the 120. So I'm just going to say like 122.
Neat. That's a very succinct answer you got there. In that case, I'll go next. I think Summer's already dead.
What?
No. Oh, really?
His corpse is already
Wait,
alive.
that's really funny.
Samura wa mo
Hold on, hold on.
shinderu.
Are you talking
Just
already dead
died.
like a Bucciolati situation in JoJo?
Bucciarati.
Bucciolati,
I don't know
sorry.
JoJo's. Explain this to me. I don't know.
Okay, part 5 JoJo. He dies. He literally dies, but his body is healed very shortly after he dies. So his
Spoiler
soul,
warning.
Yeah, spoiler warning to anybody listening who hasn't seen JoJo.
Ah, yes,
Even though
after.
it's
He's
not
not dead,
Bocce related whatsoever. Yeah, so he dies, but his body is healed very shortly after he dies, so his soul is like sucked back into it. But he already died, so he's like a zombie. His body's still rotting, all this other stuff.
Well, my prediction is chapter number 105.
Wow.
Okay.
Got it.
And
That's
with
really
that,
funny.
Crazy.
Calcan, what is your prediction for when Samra will bite the bullet, the blade, the dust? When will he be ripped away from the mortal arms of Natsuki and Aruha?
Damn. That was very guttural.
My prediction is that I don't think he's gonna die this.
Never.
Not this arc, but it's hard to say like how like late game it would be because we have no idea how long it'll last. So
We
it's
need a number.
kind of hard to throw out a chapter number in that case. What the fuck? Okay.
Well, here's the thing. If you guess like chapter number 190 or something like that, and he dies at like 170, yes, you just automatically win. You know what I'm saying? Or if he dies at like chapter number 280 something, you're already the closest to
what
it.
chapter?
You know?
What chapter does Gojo die? I might say that for shits and gigs. Isn't it 236?
I've got
Yeah.
the volume on my
236, yeah.
shelf. I'll go look
That
real
is
quick.
literally exactly the chapter he dies. You know
Oh,
how
is
I
it
know?
actually
it's
236?
very- It's 100%.
I think it is 236. I just know it in my
Yep.
brain.
Oh, spoiler warning.
Everybody knows Gojo dies.
Everybody knows.
If they're
everybody
watching a
Everybody here's
Kagurabachi
13
podcast
JJK.
and they don't know what happens to Gojo, I am sorry for having this be your
Shocked.
first understanding.
Anyways, I'm gonna say 236 for shits and gigs now.
Damn, that's a long time for Samura to live.
That's a very long time. That's very generous.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be wrong this time, Cal.
I think I will. That's okay.
Actually, it's a sequel series continuing Kagurabachi, and he just dies of old age.
Dude.
It
I
starts
love
with
a
his funeral.
Kagurabachi sequel.
The
Oh my
aliens have
God.
come to Japan.
Oh god, no, they're gonna go modulo with it. Actually, speaking of modulo, that shit's fire.
It's so good.
Oh,
Oh
it's
my God, it's
really
so good.
good.
I'm only on like chapter 8 right now. It's pretty
Oh my God,
good.
chapter 8's the best one.
Is it? Yeah, it was
Goddamn,
really
you-
good.
I think.
I'm slowly catching up.
Nice.
Well, I'd say we covered chapter 100.
I want to do
Pretty
one more
thoroughly.
thing.
Woo!
I want to do one more thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's do it.
Incredibly thorough.
It's chapter 100. So you know what that means? We do 2 bets or 2 guesses.
Oh.
This is one that I've been thinking of for a while, and I want to get everybody's thoughts on it because I think it'll just be interesting. When will the next sword bear appear in the story? Some like chapter milestones. What do we think?
End of
Whether
this
it
arc,
be-
beginning of the next arc.
Whenever Subaru comes or whenever the pink bear comes, just whichever one. I mean, if you want to like be like, oh, it's going to be this chapter with this bear, or you think it's the next one to happen. I just want to hear what everybody thinks about that because I agree it'll probably be the beginning of the next arc, but as far as we know, the next arc could be like 30 chapters out, or it could be like 2. Like, you never know if Kagurabachi.
Subaru. We are going to explore Subaru next arc. It has been heavily implied.
Mm-hmm.
I already know. That is going to be the sword style Chihiro learns next. He's going to go around collecting sword styles.
Can I do a
Like
contrarian
Pokemon.
take? Everyone
Say
hates this because it goes against.
112.
I think it's the website that says that there's the sword bearer assassination arc, there's the Kyoto arc, there's the Kamunabi HQ arc. I don't believe in any of that. All of this is the sword bearer assassination. And you know why I know that? Because Yura arrives at Soga's front door saying, "I am going to assassinate you." You don't get more explicit than that. That is not the Kamunabi HQ arc. That is the climax of the sword bearer assassination.
That is the sword saint assassination right there.
What I think it should more be called is like this is a sword bearer assassination saga, with a bunch of these smaller
Right,
arcs in
exactly.
it. I still think like it should be
Well,
called like the Senketsuji Temple arc, and then it should be the Kyoto arc and all the other things. I think it's a bigger saga at this point. Like Rakuzaichi arc, it's all just a Rakuzaichi, but like now I think we're getting into like the bigger talks of sagas.
I think new gens have boiled the attention span of their readers to completely forget just how long an arc can actually be.
Oh, for
Arcs
sure.
aren't 20 or 30 chapters. They can span 100, 150.
I mean, shit. If
Yeah, One
any of you
Piece.
have ever read Fairy Tale before, you know
or
how
One
long
Piece.
See, the
arcs
way
can
I look
be.
at it,
Or
like
One Piece,
especially
yeah,
in One
literally.
Piece, I think whenever they travel to a new place, a new arc starts. That's just like how my brain is wired to view it. It's like, this could all be a general arc, but I think like whenever like in One Piece, spoilers, we'll get it out of the way. Like going from Water 7 to Enies Lobby, it's the general same saga, but those are two completely different arcs in my
No.
opinion.
Different arcs.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, 100%.
No.
Like it's the same storyline in Saga. I will 100% give
They're
you that.
in
But
Water 7. They go to Enies Lobby and then go back to Water 7.
Yeah,
I'm
but
with
that's
Cal on this one.
post Annie's lobby.
Boo. It's funny because I'm a combination truther of Water 7 and Enies Lobby, but for the Swordbearer assassination, I'm like, nah, it's all 4 different arcs.
There's such a good reason to believe this, which is that I looked at every single serializing manga right now. Every time they enter a new arc, they have a color page that tells you that they're entering a new arc. Why has Kagurabachi gotten not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 6 color pages, and none of them say the arc name?
that's not how color pages work, though. Color pages are just whenever it's going good enough in the magazine to promote it.
It kind of is.
It doesn't mean that whenever a series get a color page, it's a brand new arc starting. That's just the series is doing well.
Not always. Not always.
I mean, if you look at our series like
But-
Cheetah Witch, every time it's getting a color page, it's not because a new arc has started. It's just popular enough and good enough that it's
No,
getting a color page.
But you know what's in those color pages though? The name of the arc. Every single one. Shinobi Undercover, Ichi the Witch, One Piece, Modulo.
What do you mean the name of
They
the arc
all
is in
have
there?
arc names. With the color page, you have text like the series is doing well, congratulatory color page, whatever. And then they say the time ship arc greatly received or something like that. Why has Kagurabachi not gotten a single mention of the Kamunabi HQ arc is doing really well or something like that? You know why?
This
I
is
just
the
think that's
the
Kamunabi
same
HQ arc
damn
right here.
arc.
I think that's
Because
just
it's
flavor
the same
text.
damn arc. That's why. I mean, it's editor flavor text, yeah, but it still tells you canonically that whatever. Like you cannot prove otherwise, and it's the goal is still the same.
I'll
The
call
goal
Mr.
is
Jump
still
real
the
quick.
same.
This is the Kamunabi HQ arc right here.
Oh god.
Oh, Edo has to. Okay.
Yeah, we can just wrap it up.
Come
that's fine.
on.
All
think
right,
we're
guys. All right. So
about
this
to
is
get
how we're
there.
gonna do this. So, any final thoughts on chapter 100, guys? We'll start with our guests. Pikku.
I'm just going to quote my chapter 100 review, which is Kagurabachi will never be the same after this. I mean, it is a series-defining moment, change in focus, and obviously the reveal that he's a brother-in-law. Right. Well, okay. Canonically, no, he's not Sojo's twin. But there's a lot of inspiration, there's a lot of background work, a lot of name revisualization, and of course the butterfly tattoo.
And also, you saw how he looked with a suit on, right?
Right. Come
Oh,
on.
and
now.
Pikku, before we end it, I discovered you thanks to that video and it was truly great. I'm truly honored to have you here today.
Oh, thank you. I'm honored to be here.
Yes, it's always a lot of fun. I'm glad we could have you guys. Red, your final thoughts on this chapter?
I have to agree with Piku. It's definitely changed a lot of like the context of the story, and it makes sense why he was trusted with the Magatsumi, since brother-in-law, they were definitely close. And I don't know, it's definitely interesting with him being completely sane. I was in the right mind, and the whole thing is about like belief, and like he might be sane but he could still be wrong about his beliefs and his ideals, and the whole like series is about clashing. And I think right now, well, not in chapter 100, but obviously with the more recent stuff, I don't think the malediction is going to start immediately. I feel like because we haven't gotten the other sword masters, he's going to kick Chihiro's ass, and he's gonna give Chihiro a set amount of time to, I guess, either change his mind or get stronger to actually fight him, to see who like could change the world, I guess. I don't know.
I'd say that's a pretty solid take there. Glow?
Good chapter of Kagurabachi. It was cool to see sort of Yura's sort of motivation here more spelled out in the words, and also just see how the sword master sort of sits down and replies to all of this. And yeah, just cool reveal of like, man, Chiba's getting ready to do something. Just a great chapter, sort of hitting the milestone of chapter 100 of Kagurabachi. Nothing bad to say about it.
Hell yeah. Cal?
I like this chapter a lot. It was like just so hype, like looking back on it and just thinking about how I felt in the moment reading all this stuff is whoa. And also I love Azami so much. So I love this chapter because he was so cool. And like, yeah, he lost both of his. It looked cool doing it. Okay.
Very, very valid. Edo, any final thoughts on this chapter?
I'm still gonna call him Kensei.
Good.
That is
Better that way.
that yes, facts. And I will say that yeah, nothing I would have to say would be any different from anything you guys would have to say. So with that, I will say thank you everyone who stopped by today, and thank you Piku and Red for being here. It was fun to have you on. If you guys like Kagurabachi content, go ahead and check out everyone's channels. They'll be linked down below, and they'll be listed as collaborators as well. So, go ahead and check out all that. Also, Glow does, and Piku and Red, they do more than just Kagurabachi stuff. And I'm pretty sure Cal does too. Although I'm
Yes.
not sure.
I do now.
Yeah, she does now. And then also, if you're fans of the series like us, and you're tired of waiting for the anime, then you need to check out the Kagurabachi Dubs team on YouTube. They are incredible. They have basically turned the manga into a moving panel motion picture masterpiece. So we will link their channel down below as well. Without further ado, thank you. And if I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Bye.
Later. Goodbye.
Thank you, friends, family, and wayward members of the Kamunabi. This has been your host, Karasu, and as always, we hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks to everyone who is a part of this project. Glowplasma, Calcan 7, and Edo Serafino. I love you all and thank you for being here. And as always, special thanks to Glow for always editing the videos and helping keep the channel alive. If you enjoyed the show, go ahead and drop a comment. We love those. And if you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.